Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Christian here, back today, Live Gaming, and I just have a few things I just want to say to you guys. Just a little basic update. I know originally today it was gonna be, or it depends when this comes out, because as you probably know, I was working on getting the, or I haven't uploaded that yet, but I was working on getting the new new setup for Media Encoder, and to get stuff out from Adobe Premiere on my main computer and over to the other computer with the i5 processor and get that to export it out through Media Encoder. So what I've done here is that I've taken Premiere files, so there I have that one, and inside of SNG archive, which is a share folder on that computer, I've ready for export right here, and I have stuff inside of there. It has a bit problem picking up the main, picking up files from the watch folder. So I'll have had to put in these two, the episode 2 and episode 3 in manually. This isn't even called unedited part 1 anymore. But Media Encoder has something weird going on, and so right now I'm exporting episode 3, but I'm having some difficulties with the clip being... It's playing off the clip like generally fine, but 2 times it splits the image, and I'm having a bit of issues with that. Hopefully the re-export now will work, but I'm not too sure, because I have an SSD inside of here, so the SSD, so USB 3.0 on that computer, so speed shouldn't be a problem. The speed shouldn't be a problem in between these two computers either, because I'm using I think it's Cat 6E, so I should have like freaking about 3 gigs a second. I think what I have in between these is like 50-60 megabytes per second, and that's no problem for like... So because I do all my editing inside of Premiere, and I'm gonna edit this after all in Premiere, I don't know, because it picks up the Half-Life 2 Ravenholm episode, the part 8 that I got into 2 parts because the recording cut it. That one, the watch folder pick up by itself, but some other things it doesn't pick up, and even though I match the sequence or not, it goes on the same. There we go, time to packet, GPU acceleration, clonk. There we go. Taking this a bit more out again, because now I'm actually on the right one. So am I gonna create one video, and then I'm gonna add another folder, which is audio, and then a third one, which is music. Because sometimes when I do a clip like this, I export them in, I put the audio into Adobe Audition or Audacity, mostly Adobe Audition, if I can get it installed. And then I usually edit the videos and have some low passes and stuff, especially if I edit without low pass from before, or high pass. So usually I take an add-on a bass roll off at 130 Hz, because my voice is very bassy from before. So that's that, and yeah. So the thing I do is that I put all the files from the recording into the archive folder, then I put it into Adobe, because when I then pull up Media Encoder on that computer, all the media to that video needs to be on the shared server in order for Adobe Media Encoder to encode the video, which means the video files, the music I use, and audio, all of that needs to be in the shared folder, which is the SMG Skarken Media Group Archive folder. So yeah. So it seems like it's exporting pretty good over here. Time remaining about half an hour. Although the GPU du skjønner Mille. GPU acceleration and CPU is going almost through the roof. Video decode, rendering. There's a lot going on here, and my temperatures on this PC is actually laying pretty stable at about 74 to 80 degrees. Completely cooking over. Well, that's nice. Oof. Like, I woke up for like maybe like roughly 2 hours ago. Hey. I got tired because I was sitting up late last night working on this too, because number one, after I installed the new, because I had to order a new Windows Pro key, product key for the Windows 10 Pro, and the thing was that after I installed that, of course, I had to install all things new again. That was no problem. The thing that was a problem was that my network adapters were playing a pain in the ass. Because what I'm doing is that I'm bridging the two connections on that PC. If I can show you while this is running. So, network and internet settings, adapter options. So the thing I'm doing here is that, yeah, there's the virtual box host. So I have these two, so the Ethernet, so I have these two connections, the wireless and the Ethernet, they're bridged together as one network bridge, sending out Ethernet to the other computer. And that was playing a pain in the ass yesterday because something didn't want to work. My computer, it come that it had an invalid IP that it had a not valid IP. But now, as you see, it's totally working. But I don't know what was happening to it the other day, but no. So, otherwise, I hope you guys are doing great. And have been doing great through this quarantine. I'm just hoping to get this finished up and fixed today because school is starting tomorrow. So having all of this ready and fixed for tomorrow will be a nice thing, because then when I come home I can just quickly edit together a video and I can just throw it into Media Encoder, let that work for maybe 1.5 hours, and then just upload it to YouTube. Either that or take and export the video so they are ready, so that they're ready in the morning, drop them on a USB drive, or just connect the PC to the Ethernet cable, transfer over the files I need, and upload them on school, which has a higher Ethernet connection. Because my Ethernet connection here is about... Let's see what speed test actually says. Let's see what speed test says. Well, this took a fucking long time. There we go. Finally. I'm doing it manually because Streamlabs were playing a pain in the ass. But let's see what it is. 29 ping. So this is my down connection. No. Bear in mind, this is with multiple people hitting the network at the same time though. And there's my upload. So with 6.5 megs per second, and my videos is roughly, yeah, so say each of my videos is roughly on a size of 8.13 gigabytes at 1080p full YouTube quality. then you can think yourself from 648 megs per second. So my Ethernet speed we figured out was 6.44 megabytes a second. And my upload size is 8.13 gigabytes. Which will say it will take about 3 hours to upload the video. Because that's actually pretty nice to know. So my Ethernet connection Half-Life Episode 8 going to Ravenholm will take 3 hours and 48 seconds. So technically, all between like 1 hour and so everything between half an hour and 3 hours. It's so sweet. Well, that's basically everything I have for today, guys. So I hope you guys are doing great. Stay tuned and stay awesome for more videos. Hopefully I get this together. You guys can check Instagram throughout the day. Depends on when this video is up. Because I have to edit and export it first. I don't know if I will export this locally. Because that one is busy with 2 Feed the Beast episodes. Episode 2 and 3. But we'll see. Well, stay tuned, stay awesome, check links down below, Facebook, Patreon, etc. Stay tuned and stay awesome, and Live Gaming.